We're doing some piking today, Mitzi. Yeah? Morning troops, another day, another river. Quick little session just before the festivities start, just to get my fix, and I can switch off, family time, and relax and enjoy myself. A couple of days off work. The river's in flood, so I'm not expecting much. I've got my baits, all three baits in the margin. I've got 2 float rigs, 1 leisure rig. My left hand rod is a running paternoster with a small skimmer on there, about 3 inches long. That's in about 12 foot of water. The right hand rod is a static dead on the deck, a whole sardine. Both rods single hooks as always. And the middle rod is a paternoster ledger rod. Only because I forgot to put the float on when I was in such a rush to get it out there. I forgot to put the float on, so I'm going to leave it out there for 10-15 minutes without a float, and then I'll have a switch around in a minute. Got my dog with me today, Mitzi. She's keeping me company, driving me up the wall. She's not really a fishing dog, but she's very, very well behaved normally. But every time she sees me with a rod in my hand and that float, she knows it's going in the water, so she's like, I'm going to have that, I'm going to have that. But it's, I say, it's in flood, it's treacherous down here, it's a mud bath, complete mud bath, so I've got all my gear and my chair and everything right up the bank. I'm only going to go down here if I get a run and to recast. Yeah, it's quite bad. Going to give it half hour. Then I'm going to boost all 3 baits of oil and say that leisure rod I'm going to change into a float rod. And then we're going to get them all boosted with oil, get that slicking in the water, see if we can attract something just before Christmas. A nice Christmas present, early Christmas present for everyone. It'd be a nice 20 or 30. But you know, it's we'll be lucky. We'll be lucky if we get a run, I think. Hasn't been the instant hit, we're not straight away, but already had a contretemps, is that the right word? Some old deer come past, beeping her horn at me, because I had the cheek to have 2 of my tyres on the road rather than all on the grass. Now it's flood conditions, you're not going to park your car on the grass and then risk getting stranded, are you? So there's 2 wheels on the road, and she's giving it all that beep beep, drawing me daggers. I'm pretty sure she swore at me as well, the old dear. Some people are so angry all the time, aren't they? God knows what was wrong with her. I've had lorries go past here, tractors go past here. Not an issue. Her and a little Nissan Micra. And she's... Let's show you this river, let's show you this swim, let's catch some pike. As you can see, I've changed the hat. I'm beginning to think that's an unlucky hat of mine I had on earlier. I never have any joy on it, so I've changed my hat, see if that brings a change of luck. And it did. Well, on the right hand rod, the whole sardine, static dead, I had a run. Didn't convert. And that is the tail of my season. Every run I've had on my paternoster rigs, I've nailed on. Every run I've converted to a fish on the bank. I've only missed about 3-4 runs this season, and they've all come from a static dead. Well, it makes you think, doesn't it? So I've put a sardine back out there on the same spot. Hopefully we'll have some interest. It's blowing a gale. It's very, very mild. It's unseasonably mild, you would almost say. It's, you know, well, as you all know, it's been blowing a gale for a couple of days now, and it's not great conditions. It's really treacherous underfoot down there. But you know, it's not a problem fishing. It's because it's running off hard, you know what I mean, they're getting rid of all the flood water. There's a lot of silt coming down, so you get a lot of that on your line. So I couldn't leave the leisure out there. That was just picking up too much debris. So they're all float fish now, which tends to cut down on the amount of gunk on the line. So we're in. We've had one run. We've only been fishing an hour and a half, so hopefully we can turn things around pretty lively. All the baits have been boosted with oils. I don't know if that helps, so psychologically it helps me. I think it's oozing out attractants in the water, coloured water. They're not hunting on sight, they're hunting on their senses. So it's a case of sitting tight and hoping that we nab a few. Keep moving the baits around, keep shuffling the deck, see what hits, if any. So let's carry on fishing. This dog's driving me out of all shit. I could throw the ball for her all day and she would never get tired. But she's a cracking little dog, so she's happy to be out on the bank. I'm dog sitting today, so don't like leaving her on her own in the house, so she's out with her dad all day. Well, depends. I don't even know. It might be if I haven't had anything by midday, 1 o'clock, I could well wrap up and go home early and call it a day for this side of Christmas. So let's crack on and see if we can catch some. Troops. Well, we haven't nabbed ourselves a Christmas pike. Hoping we would. There really are tough conditions. You know, we've had it quite bad, haven't we? Quite bad on the rivers lately. So you know, it was an outside chance. I had a few hours this morning, dog sitting. She's loving it. She loves being outdoors. She hates being inside. And we thought we'd nab ourselves a pike for Christmas. I mean, it hasn't been a disastrous year. Here's some of the highlights now. I mean, I've had some cracking fish out of the rivers and drains this year, and even on some of my carp adventures. So it's, you know, it's been a good year fish wise. End of the year has petered out with these, you know, with these constant westerlies bringing in rain, deluge after deluge, rivers and drains. Can you hear my dog slurping away at a bowl of water? There you go, and that's what the noise is. But you know, it's, you can only fish what's in front of you. So you know, if they're all holed up somewhere in slack water, the only way I'm going to find them is to march along the bank. It's too treacherous now. Even now, I've only been in this swim 3 hours, and you know, it's diabolical underfoot, as you saw. You know, it's like doing an impression of Bambi at times. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit here now till midday. I put the baits a bit further out. There's nothing in slack water close in. So I put the baits further out where they would normally be, where the pike would normally be patrolling, and I'm hoping that, because it's not, I mean, it's not pelting through, you can hold the bottom, no problem. It's just chocolate brown, there's nothing grand, I don't think, and it's time to call it a day. So, thanks very much for watching, troops. I really do appreciate all the views, all the comments. You know, it really has been a great year for the channel. I wish you all a happy Christmas to you, all of you and your families, and hopefully we'll have a cracking new year. But as we're speaking at the moment, it's getting a bit of a hiding off the pike today. So, well, I say we're going to crack on for another half hour, see if we can winkle and fish out. If not, I really do appreciate all the views. As I said, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.